Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. Buckle up, it's a long one. Get a snack. So I woke up and immediately checked on my sourdough bread that I left on the counter overnight. I like that they're getting a lot fatter and fluffier. I think that's a good thing. Someone is sleepy because today is her 15th birthday. I know I already posted about it a week ago, but my vlogs are filmed a week in advance, which means they are posted a week later. So happy 15th birthday, Charlotte. You are the love of my life and I would literally die for you. You are perfect to me. I made myself breakfast on my homemade sourdough toast. It's eggs with salmon and avocado. Then I joined a Zoom meeting while I ate my breakfast, and then I put my bread in the oven while I was in my meeting, and this is how it came out. I think it looks great. It's still dense, but you know what? I think I like it better like that. I think it's delicious when it's kind of chewy. Then I took a shower because I was feeling kind of skanky. Also, why do you always feel the hottest right before you get in the shower when you're really dirty and gross looking? I don't always feel myself taking a shower, but when I do, it's for a shampoo ad. Here's my giant thing of Sol de Janeiro I keep talking about. This thing is just so fat and huge and I love it so much. It's on TikTok Shop and it's really not that expensive compared to normal. Anyway, I took my shower, I got ready, I put my makeup on, and then I was like, ew, wash your makeup brushes. That's nasty. I always put it on my to-do list, like wash your makeup brushes. I have like 6 brushes, okay? It takes less than 3 minutes to wash them all and get them all done. Just do it. Then I packed my lunch and I drove to Little Rock. It looks very stormy and rainy. I had to go to work and I can't believe I have to work on Taylor Swift album release day because that's what today is. It's Mitten's birthday and it's Taylor Swift album release day. I did not take a class, but I did jump into the last 10 minutes of Patricia's class so I could do my arms and I could do some feet and straps because I just really needed to move my body. I get very anxious when a new album comes out when it's Taylor Swift. Number one, she's one of my special interests, so I get obsessive and I get crazy when a new album comes out. It takes over my entire life and all of my brain and all of my thoughts. That is why I didn't listen to Folklore or Evermore for 2 whole years after they released. It took me 2 years to be ready for them because I don't have the space in my brain to give it that much. And second or third, I don't know, I was nervous because I was going to a party to listen to this with a bunch of people and I usually listen to it alone. So before I went to the party, I came home, I made myself some dinner, which was Just Meat's turkey, which they're having a huge sale. The sale ends at the end of the month. My code stacks on top of the sale, so it's in my bio. You need to go check it out. If you don't want to touch raw meat, it's actually very affordable. And then I made Charlotte a turkey dinner with that meat as well, and I put her birthday dress on that she hates. And yes, she only wears it for like a minute once a year, but she's still pissed off that entire minute and she wouldn't even eat her food. So I had to take her stupid little dress off of her. That's just that she would eat her food. And of course, she only ate off my plate because she is spoiled rotten. And don't come on here and be like, ew, don't put your cat on the counter. She's so old she can't get on the counter. I had to pick her up and put her up here and I Windexed it and sprayed it off with Lysol whenever I was done. Relax. She doesn't do anything but sleep all day anyway. Let her live. And it's not your house anyway, it's my house. And if I want to eat with my cat and I also eat after her, I don't care. She's my child. I've had her for, 2 decades and then some. I love her. She's my baby. Anyway, I was about to go to the Taylor Swift party, but I had to put one more outfit on Charlotte, which is just a little pink cape, and she hates it too. She wouldn't even play with her string, and you know her string is her favorite thing in the whole world. Before I left, there was a spider in my house, another one. This is a baby garden spider. They're all over my house right now. One's on the ceiling, and I just can't get it. I can't catch it. I keep releasing them outside, but they either keep coming in or there's more than one. Probably there's like 20. Then I drove to Good Day Pottery, which is where Shelby works. They were having the Taylor Swift album release party there. Of course, I am painting a dinosaur plate because that's my only goal. My goal is to paint 4 of them, so I have a set of 4. They're all gonna be a little bit different, but they're all gonna be like the same dinosaur theme. Also, look how cute this is. All the food was themed me at midnight. Shelby's workplace is super cute. You can find me in the pub cheese, now that we don't taco dip, Cornelia Street corn dip, pie infidelity, sweet nothing cupcakes, and this little tiny Taylor Swift, which I was like, I'm gonna hold her like a baby. I'm gonna pretend like she's my child. Then I was like, actually, she should be holding me. Then it was time to paint. We had about an hour and a half before the album released. I was already nervous. I put on some temporary Taylor tattoos. Thank you, Shelby, for telling me not to put them on my face because they're still here a week later. So I just put them on my hands. Everybody got a name tag with one of Taylor Swift's song titles, and I got 15. It was random. And I was like, oh my God, it's Charlotte's 15th birthday, and I almost cried. Then these were our party favors. You got to pick them out. I picked this one, duh. And inside it had a tiny Folklore soap. It was so cute, it has a mushroom. Sarah got Reputation, and she's in her Reputation era right now, so it was perfect. Here's my plate so far, and Sarah is painting measuring cups, and she's doing so much better than me. I kept taking breaks to go take pictures and pretend to feed chips to Taylor Swift. Then it was time for the album to drop. My table was unwell. I made it to track 4 before I completely sobbed. We all ugly cried at track 5, of course. So my plate probably has tears mixed in with the paint, and I don't even care. Shelby was working the entire time, but whenever certain songs would come on, she was like, look, I have literal goosebumps on my legs. I was like, oh, I've just been crying around the whole studio, don't worry. I listened to the first couple of songs in my headphones, but then I realized I was yelling a lot because everyone could hear me, but I couldn't hear myself, so I had to take my headphones off. Then I had my little breakdown at Taylor's feet because that's where I feel like I'm at all the time. I was like, you are my religion. You are so mean to us. I love you so much. Look how cute Sarah's shit is. It's so cute. She's so good at painting. I am not good at painting. I mean, I like my plate, but it's very simplistic. I made a friendship bracelet, and then it started to pour down rain exactly at midnight as soon as we listened to the first album. This was before we knew there was a double album, and I needed to feel that catharsis. We screamed and almost peed our pants and cried. This is even before the second album dropped again, so we're still in the parking lot. Emily, my friend from Yellowstone, sent Shelby home with a rat cheese for me. It's a soap. I wanted to chew on it so bad. I almost took a bite out of it, and I was like, don't do it. Don't do it. Then I drove home listening to my new favorite songs, and these are my new Tevas. They're not Tivas. Isn't that weird? They're Tevas. Then she dropped her second album, and I about died.